couple hours ago, we heard the breaking news regarding Jimmy Butler. I've talked about it, but now there is full details, the actual full details on the Jimmy Butler trade to the Golden State Warriors. So this winds up being a five-team trade. This is a five-team trade to get this done. So it required, obviously, the Heat and the Warriors, but this also has something to do with Detroit Pistons, Utah Jazz, and the Toronto Raptors. This trade, here's a trade detail. Okay, so obviously, what we just talked about, Jimmy Butler goes to the Warriors, and the Warriors give up Andrew Wiggins, PJ Tucker, and they also give up the protected first round. That is a huge one. But in the efforts to everything, there's also other teams. So the Warriors, Dennis Schroeder, not going to Miami. Instead, he is end up going to Utah in exchange with Lindy Waters. And also the Warriors, Kyle Anderson, going to Toronto Raptors. Although now I'm hearing that he's going to wind up staying in Miami for now until they get something resolved. But as for now, Kyle Anderson is the member of the Miami Heat. The Detroit Pistons, Lindy Waters third, and Josh Richardson. So we lost Josh Richardson, which is really no biggie. He's been hurt for a long time, and I don't think he's going to get better soon. So I don't think we should mourn the loss of the fact that Josh Richardson is off to Detroit. However, I will say this: the one player that I'm really excited, extremely excited that he's going to be part of the Heat team, PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker, he was part of that 2021-22 season where the Heat was in first in the East, in the Eastern Conference. He was part of that Heat team with Butler, Bam, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, which is absolutely amazing. I'm just shooting lights out. As well as Kyle Lowry was part of that team as well. It was a really good team. It was a damn good team. Everyone had chemistry, and everyone was playing ball for each other. But PJ Tucker is back, and I think he has to be thrilled that he's back with the Miami Heat, as well as all of us are thrilled. I'm thrilled about Andrew Wiggins, but I'm especially more thrilled that PJ Tucker is back to the Miami Heat. So I am extremely happy. He's a Heat legend, and he'll be a Heat legend again. So PJ Tucker, welcome back to Miami. All right. Now we talk about the game between the Miami Heat and the Philadelphia 76ers. With this game was a nail-biter once more in the midst of all the trade craziness. Despite all this, the Miami Heat beat the Sixers, rebounded from a terrible loss from last night, and win this game 108-101 against the Sixers team who are just struggling. And once again, this is even without Joel Embiid. His availability. We complain about Butler's availability. Embiid's availability is not there either. And before people are going to say, "Oh, the Heat can't beat the Heat beat the Sixers," if Joel Embiid is playing in this game, the Sixers would have been absolutely destroying the Heat. Well, the first game, Embiid did play that game back in November, and we torched them. So anyway, all right, let's go over the box score. And as the box score, Duncan Robinson got nothing. He got nothing but an assist and 2 turnovers. Haywood Highsmith, 3 points with a 3-pointer with 1 rebound. Bam Adebayo, 18 points for him. Okay, 18 points for him with a 3-pointer, 8 for 16 in field goals, 1 for 2 in free throws with 13 rebounds. Another double-double, 4 assists, turnovers, 7 turnovers for Bam. And I'm going to get this out of the way real quick. Tyler Hero also has 7 turnovers, a lot of problems. I don't even think we deserve to win this game, to be honest with you. If I'm being frank with you, we don't deserve to win this game. Kel'el Ware, he didn't score anything either. He only had 3 field goals attempted, but he does have 13 rebounds and an assist. but that's pretty much it. Kel'el Ware did not score any points in this game as a starter. I think the starters was awful tonight. The best player obviously was Tyler Hero, but the whatever happened with him became the undoing. 7 turnovers for him. The whole game, awful turnovers left and right. 30 points for him, right? 5 for 11 at 3-pointers, awesome. 11 for 20 in field goals. 3 for 4 in free throws. The only free throw he has missed. I don't know why I'm carrying this. The only free throw he missed the entire game was a technical free throw. He can make a 3-point foul, but he cannot make a technical free throw. Bonkers. 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. But off the bench, you have 2 players at least 20 points. Nikola Jovic with 23 points with 3 3-pointers. I mean, Jovic playing a hell of a lot better in this junior season. My God. I mean, Jovic with something to play for. Awesome game by him. 3 3-pointers for him, 8 for 9 in field goals. 4 for 5 in free throws with 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and a block. But Terry Rozier came out of nowhere again. 20 points for him with 3 3-pointers, 8 for 17 in field goals, 1 for 2 free throws with 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Oh, my cat. Philadelphia. Now we talk about Philadelphia. Paul George, not having his night. Just 9 points. All of them were 3-pointers. With 3 3-pointers, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 3 steals, and a block. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yabusele, who got hurt a little bit, but he played through. 9 points for him, 1 3-pointer, 3 for 8 field goals, 2 for 2 free throws with 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Justin Edwards with 8 points with a 3 for 8 in the field goals, 1 for 2 free throws with 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Of course, Tyrese Maxey. I'm still pissed that the Heat did not draft him. Instead, they got Trevor Ariza. But Tyrese Maxey, 31 points, no surprise there. But what I'm shocked is how many missed 3-pointers. 3 for 11 in 3-pointers, but he has 11 for 28 in field goals, 6 for 6 in free throws, but 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. Kelly Oubre with 15 points, with 1 3-pointer, 6 for 16 in field goals, 2 for 4 in free throws, with 11 rebounds, so he has a double-double, and 2 steals and a block. Off the bench, Adam Bonnet with 11 points, with 4 for 5 in field goals, 3 for 4 in free throws, with 5 rebounds, 1 assist. And Reggie Jackson with 10 points, with 2 for 2 in 3-pointers, 4 for 4 in field goals, with 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. He did not miss a single shot in this game, but he only played 12 minutes. It's not like what happened last night with the rookie. That was painful. But in this game, the Heat started off okay. It starts off with the Maxey shot, bam, with a nice dunk with an offensive rebound to put back. And the Heat would go back and forth with the Sixers team. The Sixers would take a lead, but then the Heat would take the lead right back. Tyler Hero makes his 3. He starts a new streak with games of consecutive 3-pointers made. He's starting the new streak. So anyway, the free throws are happening. Jovic, Bonus free throws are coming down. Oubre, Haywood Highsmith makes his 3-pointer in the first quarter, so that's kind of shocking to me. Maxey with a 2-point shot, Tyler Hero with a floater. Oubre with a 3-pointer, then the 76ers recapture the lead. And there was a driving layup plus the N1 for Jaime Jaquez. He does make that 3rd point. Yabusele with the shot in. Yabusele with the shot in as well. Tyler Hero with free throws. Jaime Jaquez free throws. Jovic with the shot. Eric Gordon with the 3-pointer. And Terry Rozier with the 3-pointer made, which was shocking to me as well. And then that's how the first quarter ended, 29-25. Not bad. Not bad to start off. Second quarter, it's a pretty darn good second quarter, where the Heat only outscored the Sixers team by just 1. It was 33-32 second quarter. There was a pretty back and forth second quarter, if I would say. Jovic starts off with the hook shot, then Reggie Jackson with the shot, then Reggie Jackson with the 3-pointer. And really quickly, the Sixers team starts off with a little bit of a mini run. And then Jackson takes the lead for the Sixers team. The Heat call timeout. Then Bam with the jumper. Kyle Lowry with the driving layup. Bonnet with the layup. Terry Rozier would make this 3-pointer. free throws. And then this is around this time where the news broke out with Jimmy Butler being traded to the Golden State Warriors. This is around that time where Butler was traded. So that is when the breaking news happened. I think you heard my game audio, going off when I was talking to you guys about the trade thing. In fact, I saw a little bit of funny video where some guy, behind the Heat bench, broke the news to the Heat players like Kevin Love, Jaime Jaquez. I think there was one more. I think there was Rozier on the bench. I forgot. No, it wasn't Rozier. It was somebody else. But they broke the news at the Heat bench. And the funny thing is, the Heat players were listening. Kevin Love was listening. In fact, he responded to it, and I think he seems like he liked it. But yeah, they listened, they gave in, and they responded to the guy talking about the Jimmy Butler trade. So I thought it was hilarious. But anyway, back to the game itself. Free throws, not much to come in those free throws. Paul George, that makes his first three of the game. This is now his 42-39 Sixers lead. But Rozier makes that stop in. Oubre with the layup. Tyler Hero ties the game up. Ubasele with the three-pointer to recapture a lead. Rozier makes a three-pointer. And then Paul George with another three-pointer. And the Sixers would try to stay ahead as best they could. Rozier with the driving floater. Edwards with the two-point shot. And Jovic ties up with a three. And Maxey with the three-pointer. Jaime Jaquez with the two free throws now. Then Jovic with the three-pointer. That would actually before that there was a turnover from Ubasele with against Paolo Larson. Paolo Larson stole the basketball and alley-oops it to Jaime Jaquez with the finish layup, which was awesome. Then Jovic with the three-pointer and Jovic with the and one. He makes that third point. Around the end of the I'm right on top of it. Paul George gets contact, and there was no call on him, so he's frustrated. And as the Sixers rebounded from Kelly Oubre missed. Oh my goodness! Let me try again. Paul George gets contact. The Heat with the basketball. Paolo Larson missed a shot. Kelly Oubre rebounded the ball. Then Paul George arguing with the official, saying something to the referee in the meantime. And Paul George got teed up. He got teed up. And this is because he was hit. He had contact while he was driving in the paint and no call. But yet all the calls since then were going against the Miami Heat. So there's that problem. However, Tyler Hero goes on the free throw line and he flat out freaking missed it. And that was bullshit. It should have been 63-57. But hey, what can you do? But anyway, Maxey gets fouled, makes both free throws. And the halftime score would be 62-57. Third quarter, it's pretty much the same thing. Tyler Hero starting to feel it with the three-pointer. And the Sixers gets 4 straight points. Actually, 5 straight points. With the Maxey two-pointer and Justin Edwards three-pointer. Tyler Hero responds with a three-pointer. Awesome. Then Tyrese Maxey with the 2-point shot. Maxey Duncan Robinson with the terrible pass, and this is where turnovers became such a problem. Paul George stole a basketball, and Tyrese Maxey finished off with a dunk. But then Bam makes the three-pointer to be up by 5 now. That was clutch. And then Jovic soon after makes another three-pointer. Tyrese Maxey with a step-back jump shot. Kelly Oubre with the pull-up shot, and then Tyler Hero yet another 3, and this is the best part. Plus the and one, and he makes that 4th point. Pretty good. Soon after, Bam with the jumper, Terry Rozier with the floating jump shot. We're up by 12 at this point. Edwards with the shot, Jovic with the shot next. Maxey with the shot, and Bam with the nice dunk to continue to be up by 12. Only then Bonner with the layup after Maxey missed the three-pointer and Oubre with an offensive rebound. A little bit after that, Bonner with the drive and dunk. Free throws at the end with Bonner with 1 for 2 free throws. And then in the third quarter, this is where I could say this is more of a clock management botch because the clock started after the free throw was done. You're really supposed to start the clock after the inbound pass. But the clock started when the shot went down without the inbound pass. So that was a botch on their part. And I think the referees know the rules with that one. They should know the rules because that is just ridiculous. So the quarter ended initially, but then the refs got together. They talked to Nick Nurse, the Sixers coach, and Eric Spoelstra, the Heat coach, that hey, we're gonna redo that last possession, that inbound pass, just so that it is accurate enough. So they did that. So it was 1.1 now, as far as I know. But Rozier did not get the shot off. So nothing crazy there. So this time no commercial because what they're really doing is you're really writing down the clock accurately and not doing some bogus, but without going to commercial, because if this was the NFL, they would have gone to commercial, but they already went to commercial. So then the third quarter ended, then they went straight to the fourth quarter. But game time. All right, fourth quarter starts. It starts with the 2-point shot with Bonner. Eric Gordon, this is where the rebounding became a bit of a factor. Eric Gordon misses. He got his own rebound. He missed the tip shot and an offensive rebound, his own miss, and he gets a tip in. All by himself. Bam with the jumper. This is where Bam starts to cook. Bam with some clutch shots. He got that one in. Reggie Jackson with a floating jump shot. Terry Rozier with a floating jump shot as well. Then Jovic, 1 for 2 in free throws. Maxey with the shot. Jovic gets fouled, 2 for 2 in free throws now, so there's that. Bam with a pull-up shot after a 3-second turnover from Upaseli. Which that was a pretty unique turnover. Because considering all game long, all the Heat's doing is giving it to the Sixers players, turning it over, turn it over. So Maxey with the 3-pointer after the timeout. And then Pelle Larsson gets fouled. Wasn't really a foul. Spoelstra does not think so. So he challenged it, and it was a successful challenge. The Heat win this challenge. Pelle Larsson got all ball. So the Heat got the ball, and they did not get the basket in after that challenge. But we do get the timeout back though. Less than 5 minutes. Actually 5 minutes left. Tyler Hero does get the floater, so that's big. Then Paul George gets his third 3-pointer of the game. Then some tips shots not going down for the Sixers and not going down for the Heat either. They're missing some tip shots from both sides. It's not that good. It's really not that good. Jovic with a huge block to Ubasalis. And then Hero with the rebound, and Rozier has the basketball, gives it to Pelle Larsson, and Pelle Larsson let it fly, and he makes that nail-biting 3-pointer, and that was a great 3-pointer made by Pelle Larsson. I'm so happy that he made that shot. Maxey gets fouled, makes both free throws. Oubre gets fouled, and Tyler Hero not making a shot, and Bam turning it over to Tyrese Maxey. Oubre with 1 for 2 in free throws. Tyler Hero with a pull-up shot to be up 102-96. Then Kelly Oubre, Tyrese Maxey, floating jump shot. Oubre with the offensive rebound, and Oubre missed his own tip in once more. He get the rebound, and Tyler Hero turns it over again to Kelly Oubre, and Oubre finishes it off. Then Bam, shot clock went down, almost turning it over again. He had to get that basketball off his hands, and he was able to make that shot in before the shot clock hit 0. Great shot by Bam Adebayo, and that would ultimately be the game sealer. Sixers called timeout. Maxey makes a 3-pointer after that, and he called timeout. And after that, Tyler Hero with the really nice inbound pass by Jovic in the paint with the reverse layup, And Tyler Hero gets it in. 106-101 now. Kelly Oubre misses the three-pointer. And they had to foul. They had to foul the Miami Heat. Powell Larson gets fouled next. He makes both free throws, and that is the ball game. The final score of this game is 108-101. When we look at the team stats, field goal percentage, 47%. That's 39.83 for the Heat. 37.96 for the Sixers. 38.5. Wow. 14.34 for three-pointers. That's 41.2% the Heat made. 12.40 for the Sixers. That's 30%. Free throws, 16 for 20. That's 80%. 15-20 for the Sixers. They miss one less. They missed one more than the Heat made. 15 to 20. We made 16 to 20. That's 75%. The Heat rebounding clearly out-rebounds the Sixers. 54-39. 25 assists for the Heat. 22 assists for the Philadelphia 76ers. The biggest thing here, I believe, and this is where I'm still surprised that we pulled this off, is how many turnovers the Heat committed. 22 turnovers. And the Sixers team stole the basketball 14 times. 14 steals for the Sixers team against the Miami Heat. Terrible. They're third in the league, as far as I know, with steals, the 76ers, despite being 20-30 now. And the Heat only stole the basketball 3 times. Both teams with 4 blocks. One technical foul, which was Paul George, but Tyler Hero did not make that free throw. But 22 turnovers. That's one short of a season high, which was against the Lakers, I believe. But this turnover problem was a problem. And the Sixers only turned the ball over 5 times. 22 turnovers for the Heat. Not good at all. You've got to improve that. So that's where it's at with everything going on today. I can confidently tell you that, yeah, let us have a good night sleep for once. Pat Riley made the move. Butler got what he wanted. Almost. And the Heat got what they wanted, which is a win. And we got a couple of days. So tomorrow we're done. Tomorrow we're off. They'll be most likely on the way up to New York. They go to Brooklyn on Friday. That is a 7:30 tip-off this time and not 6 o'clock. If you ask me if I'm going to be there for it, no. It's a one-time thing. It is a one-time thing. As far as the Nets team, that's won the last 4 out of 6 games. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this one against the Nets on Friday, February 7th. I hope the Heat were able to travel up here, because in the north and up in the north, we're supposed to get snow. We're supposed to get snow, but snow might not be a huge problem coming into Friday, but the ice storm that I heard, that's probably going to be a problem, especially in the Pennsylvania region. But we'll see what happens with the Miami Heat coming Friday. But no, I will not go back to Barclays Center. That's a one-time thing. I got to see the dub. That's enough for me. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. All the craziness is over. Who knows if the Heat will continue to do something before the trade deadline expires. As far as right now, I'm just settling for a win. I hope they keep themselves consistent. My question is Andrew Wiggins going to play on Friday? And P.J. Tucker, more importantly, P.J. Tucker? I don't know. And what about Kyle Anderson? But anyway, we'll see what happens coming soon. Tomorrow is the Florida Panthers. Hopefully the Panthers will rebound against St. Louis. That is an 8 o'clock face-off. All right, guys, that's good to do for this one. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TVG has it back. And what he does, he'll be right there with you for your team that you deserve. This is Miami TVG signing off, folks. Good night, everybody.